YouTube, I want to show you a super easy newborn diaper fold. This is just a flour sack towel. It's very similar to a flat. So here we go. It's called the Origami fold. I'm going to do this with one hand just to show you really how easy it is, and I only have one hand. So you want to fold up the corners here. Oh, it's kind of got wrapped in there. So fold up the corners. So you'll have a rectangle, and then you want to fold it over to the left, so you'll have a square. And then as I'm doing this, usually I have both hands, I just kind of even everything out really quickly just so everything's flat and super easy to keep going with. So then what you want to do is, you have several layers on this corner here. You want to take just one layer, one layer, and then pull straight across, just like you have an invisible line. Just pulling, pulling, pulling straight across. So if you had two hands to work with, it's easier to take one hand and hold that and then pull with that hand. So this part here, what you want to do is pick it up and flip it over. So you want to keep the same shape and just pick it up and flip it over. And then you'll take this side here and fold it over once. And then you'll fold it over twice. You want to have your corners lined up as best as possible. Obviously not all flats are made, perfectly, but what you want here is a couple of layers here for, just the poo and the pee to go into. So then at this point, what you want to do is twist it around. So that's all I'm going to do here is just twist it around. So it's upside down. And then this part's optional. I like this part just because it keeps in a little bit more of the poo. What you want to do is take the sides and just do a couple little mini folds here. So one little mini fold, two little mini folds. And then you want to do it on the opposite side as well, because that is where your baby's legs are going to be. And then what you're going to do is take your baby and set your baby here. This part here is where it's going to lie on the stomach area. So if your baby still has the umbilical cord, you want to put your baby up a little bit further to where this is not touching the umbilical cord. If it doesn't have the umbilical cord, you want a little bit higher. Put it down a little bit so you kind of get the idea. If your baby's a little bit shorter, then you can just fold this area here. So that's what I'm going to do, because I'm just working with little monkey here. And obviously he's not the size of most babies. And then you just want to take the one side. And don't be afraid to kind of pull on it. Pretty tight here. Wrap it around one side there. And then you want to take the other side and wrap it around this side as well. And then you'll just tuck it in. Obviously your baby won't be moving all around like that. And there you go. So obviously, whoops, I got a little crazy looking. Obviously this is going to need a cover, because this is just the absorbency part, and hopefully, with practice I usually do it with two hands, so my flat looks a little bit better, but you see the back there. Obviously this is going to need a cover because that's just the absorbent part, so you just stick your little baby on a cover there and then snap it on up. So I hope this has helped YouTube. I've seen a lot of people that really love this fold for a newborn, and it is super easy and not very time consuming either. So what I do, or what I've been doing anyway, is I just been making this fold, you see, and then folding it like this. That way it's just all ready for baby whenever I'm ready for a diaper change. So I have a whole bunch of these and I just have them all in one spot, and then that way when I'm ready to change the baby, I can just kind of open it up and then pop the baby in there and then set this up there and then fold it around and then fold it on in, and you just want to make sure you tuck that in, that way it doesn't move around that much, and then you just put on a cover. So I hope that's helped YouTube, and we'll see you later. Thanks!